everybody. I'm just checking out if I'm live. Sue Merrick here. Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Just signing on. Just seeing if I'm live yet. Trying to find myself. Alright, let's see. Can we find our new live? It's Thursday morning. Here we are. Hey, Nancy. How are you, dollface? If you could share me, I'd appreciate it, sweetie, because I can't share. I don't know why I can't share, but I just can't share. I don't know why. I need to learn how to do that. Oh, Lord love a duck. Hey, Nancy. How are you, Nance? How's things with you? I hope you're well. I saw your beautiful coral and blue wreath. I think it was more beachy theme. Looked great. Hey, Annette, honey. I hope you're resting and sleeping. How are you, doll? If you could spread the love, I'd appreciate it because I can't seem to do it. I don't know why. I just don't have the chance to do it. I'll have to find out. We got about a 10-second lag, so that's not bad. I'm going to wait for a couple people more to hop on. Move over into my spot. Laura, you're going to have to move, honey. Of course, we have a whole house, and of course all 3 dogs have to be here. And I need to get this. Oh. There we go. And let's see, where am I? With me standing up. I am doing a nativity, my first one. I've not done a nativity wreath. Not that I'm religious, not religious. I am religious. I'm more spiritual. Hey, Judy, how are you? Why don't I bring that over to where I'm working? Oh, my big chubbo. I gained 30 pounds this year. I'm so mad at myself. There we are. I can read. Thank you so much, Annette. Bless you, my darling. And Judy. Yeah, if you could all spread the wealth, I would appreciate it because I can't seem to share here. Can you hear me okay? Sometimes I start to wander down and I know the thing is over there, so I got to remember, talk loud. So, alright, let me show you what I'm doing. Let me lower you down, or maybe not. I'm trying to figure out where I am. So, there is a little bit of a lag. You know what? Let me move over to the system where I'm not lagging. There we go. And I can see what I'm doing. Oh my God. Chubalo. Chubalo! Okay, Sue. Let me show you what I'm doing. Show you my better self. You hear okay? Good, Annette. Thank you. Okay. First off, if you want to figure out when I go live, there are 3 dots if you're on a computer or on your phone on the right upper side of the frame. If you hit those 3 dots with your icon or whatever you want to call it, your mouse, or with your thumb on your phone, and it'll say, do you want to be notified every time Sue goes live? Hit those 3 buttons. So that will let you know when I go live. Alright, I got a whole bunch of accoutrements. I went to Walmart yesterday. Got extra stuff. So let me show you what we got here. Just taking things down. Alright. Here's my sign. And here's my sign. I love this sign. It says, true love was born in a stable. Let me move my mouse. It's right in the middle of what I'm looking at. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's True love was born in a stable. Lily, you're going to have to, honey, move. Okay, yeah, I got the whole table. Come over here, Lily. Come here. Lily, come over here, honey. No, you can't have Mama when she's doing a live, baby. There you go, sweetie. Let me move that chair out more for you. Hey. Here you go, baby. Sit there. Lay there, Lily. Okay. With this, I got that. Then I found this for, it was a steak. So I took off the back end. Let's see. It says, Oh Holy Night. And I liked it because it went along with this theme. And they went together. You love the sign, great, Annette. And then I found this dove at Walmart. I thought this dove, you can't really see it. It's all gold. Let me see if I can put the light on it more. Ooh, light up my eyes, light up my life. All right, here she is. It's a dove. It's all gold, glitter, and oh there, you can see better. Okay, so I thought I'd have her facing down. Once I make the wreath, have it facing down over in the nativity scene where the star is. So that I liked. I got a couple of these little things. These are gold glittery things. Can't really tell the color. Some of this. We're doing just black Woodland Ruffle, 30 inches. And I did have it half made. Oh gosh, I gotta get my thing on. And I'm gonna put this over the black. This is like a tulle, like the splatter, and we're going to do this just in a ruffle method. And I thought it would add some dimension. Instead of just being on the plain black, it adds dimension in the background of this. So that's what I thought it would look good. Oh, I know, Walmart has great things. Oh, Lily wants to help. You got that right in it. She always does. Wait till they have... Last time I was live, the Jehovah Witnesses came. Nothing against you if you're Jehovah Witness. I just am not a Jehovah Witness. And they went nuts. So today I have some things from Amazon due. So of course it was late yesterday, never came. It'll be today in the morning, in this time. Here are I kept it very simple. I wanted the black and the white. No color. Other than the cross will be the white on the black, the gold dove. I wanted the background to be very simple. So I got these. This is Christmas ribbon, and it's 2.5, and a 2.5, what do you call that? Yeah, buffalo. So one is going to have 2.5 ribbons. The other is a black and white stitched 2.5, and it's just got a 1.5 buffalo ribbon. I thought I'd do it a little differently. Hey, Jessie, how are you, doll? Hey, your stepmom is online, and I have a YouTube channel too, Jess. So how was Turkey Day for you? That's my stepson, or Mike's son. He's my son. Yes. Now he's all engaged and grown up and all that good stuff. Your Walmart isn't that good. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Our Walmart is awesome this year, and that it's got awesome stuff. So I'm using a Dollar Tree frame, just a regular Dollar Tree Christmas frame, but I use these tinsel ties on them. They're the same length as a pipe cleaner, but it looks nicer. You can leave them, you can roll them, you can put... I don't have black ornaments. That's the only thing I don't have. I got silver, I got blue, I have green. I couldn't find black at Walmart yesterday. Should have bought it, but I didn't have money the time I bought it. So I have 18 ties, 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top. So I guess we should get started. And I'll lower you down. Good, just checking and seeing how I'm doing. Good, Jessie, I gained weight. Mom is a little bit chubby today. Now, I gained 30 pounds this year. Mom stopped drinking, that's why. I've been sober 2.5 years. Yay! I never drank until I moved up here, ever. I was 48 years old, I started drinking and found out, oh, your mom's a drinker. Oh, your father was a drinker. Oh, your grandfather was a drinker. Blow me out of the ocean. So I've been sober, so I've been eating. But I guess I gotta start working out. So we still have snow on the ground. Tammy, how are you, darling? I'm going to move this over, my accoutrements, so the dogs, in case they come. I have most of them pre-made, but I'm going to show you how to make 2 of them for the Woodland Ruffle, in case you don't. And I'm going to lower you down, and I'm going to take a sip of water because my throat gets dry. I have allergies and stuff. And, oh, let me put on my apron because my shirt is not conducive with this mesh. It likes my clothes, likes my top. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Cubby of the month. In Lori Jacobs' Hardworking Moms business group, she has Cubby of the Month, as well as in her one other group, Wreath Therapy on Steroids. And so Dawn won in the Susie Q. That's what I am. My grandmother always called me Susie Q. I was always Susie to my friends. Hey, Kathy, how are you, darling? Good morning. Hope you have coffee. Me, I have Diet Pepsi. I drank coffee in Jersey. Never drank it until I was 37 and had my second son, and he never slept through the night until he was 4.5 years old. I wonder why I started drinking coffee. Morning! If you're just signing on, and if you want to know when I'm come on live, in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, whatever you're watching, if you're on a computer, you can hit it with your, what do you call that? Thing. Your thing. And then there's 3 dots in the right upper corner. You could also do in, with your phone. Hit that and I'll ask you, do you want to be notified when Sue goes live? It'll let you know in about 5 minutes. Yeah, so hit those 3 dots, Kathy, and it's up in the right-hand corner of your screen, and it'll come down, a drop down, and say, do you want to be notified when Merrick Memories goes live? And you hit yes. And in about 5 minutes after I start going live, it'll notify you I'm live. We're not using ManyChat, the bot, anymore. Okay, now that I could see that you could see me, hear me. Oh God, she's wild. Should start singing Christmas. I don't even have my tree up yet. So, anyway, what I like to do, I use a rock, hold me down, my pet rock, and here's my 30 I have the mesh 30 inches. So I kind of fold in this. This is great if you have cheap mesh. I love this method. I fold over the ends. I fold it in like a present. Why? Because I'm not very good at rolls. Whatever works for you. Some people are good, like Laura Jean Reithrub. She could do it. So, now I'm just going to roll this. I'm going to roll it about 4 times. I like the black to be seen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take a clothespin. You could use anything, a potato chip clip, whatever you got. And then I'm going to turn it around. I got to get my wreath. And do that. Hey, little Kim, how are you, darling? You getting ready for Christmas, honey? I bet you got your tree and the kids are going crazy. I miss those days. I don't even have my tree up yet. Mike hasn't put it up. He was out plowing 15 hours from 3 in the morning to like 6:30 at night, Monday. We got about 14 inches of snow. We still have snow on the ground. Some of it's melted, but there was ice underneath. So, I hope it's not a bad winter like last winter. 1, I'm rolling this. 2, 3, 4. Now let me put this in here. Let me get my wreath frame. I'm going to open up my 10 ties on the bottom because that's how I am. This is a Dollar Tree frame and I have 10 ties on the bottom. I open them up. This is the Woodland Ruffle method. Hey Cecilia, how are you, darling? Good morning. Happy morning. December 5th. It's a nice, we had a blue sky the other day. I don't know if we're supposed to get snow. So you take this and now you just hold it and you're just going to do the ruffle. How are you, darling? We're going to just ruffle it on up. And it should look like a butterfly. And usually I kind of measure if I got them both kind of even and move them around because Susie is not that even. Tree is up. Kids are trying so hard to stay in the nice list. So here is what it should look like. I can't move my, there we go. There we go. Like I call it a butterfly. So I'm just going to put it in my tie. And we're just going to keep doing this around. 1, 2. After we get all 18 in is when I'm going to come along. Here's the sign for people who came later. Here's your sign. It says, "True love was born in a stable." I love this sign because I love the saying is different. We're going to put this splatter mesh down just to give it dimension over the black so it's not boring. We're going to put this baby sign down. And I have a gold dove we're going to put with it. I want to put it up on the looking down because you know there's got to be a dove. Got to have a dove. And okay, I'll show you my ribbon. I wanted everything to be black and white and everything to be the same until the white cross came on. So this is Christmas ribbon, 2.5. Let's see if you can see it okay. It just says like Merry Christmas, but it's not like Merry Christmas. It's like Merry Christmas, peace, merry and bright, and another 2.5 buffalo print. And then I have a black stitch 2.5 and then a 1.5 buffalo print. And that's how I wanted it. I wanted the sign to really show up. There. Okay, so let's do, and the others I have ready. You love the butterfly? That's how I think of it. The butterfly. Alright, I gotta move that away. Do this. I need room. I'm just looking back. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you. So here, let me see if you can see down here. Okay. I know there's a little bit of a lag. We had more of a lag last week. I usually go live Tuesday and Friday mornings, but because of the snowstorm, I had no internet. So I'm folding this in, folding it over. This is how Susie Merrick does it. I refer to myself as either Susie or Susan. I don't mind Susie too much, but I use Sue professionally. I'm going to roll this over. It's always hard for me to do, and my hands are not quite working. 1. Roll it again. 2. If you have any questions, feel free. You brought up some tree bows. Oh, some tree bows? Do you make them, Jessie? Because I make bows too. I could sell some with you. Sure, if you want to, honey. Dad's working with Scott today. I forgot what they're doing. Because I don't know if your car would get up the hill. Because we got lots of snow. Oh, that came right out. Hey, Cece, the other cubby of the month. I was a cubby of the month, too. All right, she's in the design group cubby of the month. That shows the more interaction in the group and activity and stuff like that. Good morning. I sound like, I do wake up like this happy every morning. I do. From my years of coming up here, I was born and raised in Jersey. I'm sure you could tell with my accent. I'm going to fold this over. I'm not very good at rolls. That's why I like this method. And that's why I do it beforehand, because it's difficult. 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to, if I'm getting very light in the voice and I'm fading off, let me know. I know I fade off and I don't realize I'm doing it. So I'm trying to catch myself. I have read comments. I do go through the comments after the live, and I do answer. So if you're there and I don't see your name, I don't mean to be rude. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I just don't see it. And so when you put this down, you want to move your prior down, because you want these to butt up to one another, not cover each other. So I'm going to tie this in. 1, 2. That's how I do it. Make sure these are even. Put them up. Put them up. Was I supposed to do it lengthwise, Lil Kim? She's the queen of this. Was I supposed to do it the other way? I never remember if I'm supposed to do it that way, put it in that way, or up and down. Little Kim, I need you. And Brian, you got no snow? Wow, Kathy. No, we got about 14 inches, but I live up on top of a hill. I am making a nativity wreath. Let me get the sign. Okay, where did I put it? Ah. It says, true love was born in a stable. There we go. True love was born in a stable. And I have another sign that will go with it. Just a baby sign. And I'm going to put splatter mesh over the rolls, over the mesh underneath this. Because I think it'll give it some dimension, but not take away from the sign. Okay, so I'm getting attached. Oh, I'm getting attached all around. Okay, there we go. Then I move this up. And then I have buffalo, thank you, buffalo ribbon. So I don't know if I should go that way or that way. Never remember. I always have to ask little Kim to help me, because I never remember. So anyway, there we go. Rolls are going that way. I get confused, which is not hard to do for me. Okay, the rest, because it takes me so long to do the first rolls, I got already ready. So these are 30-inch long mesh, and all I got to do is ruffle it up. Take your 2 thumbs, put it down on the, I was going to say the floor, your table, and you just hold your 2 hands like this, and you just take your time. In the beginning, I have to look down. Susie still has to look down. If I put my face away to look at the monitor, forget it. I'm off point. I'm easily distracted. Probably got ADHD. That's why I can't sit through a movie. That's why I like the news. I've become a news person. I don't know why, I never used to, but I like the constant newness of it. Okay. Now, I put it in 2 different ways. See how I am? Did I? I did. Okay. I'm going to change that one. I don't know why I did it that way. 1, 2. You want to make sure they're secure because the rolls will come out. And this one, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. Put it in a different way is what I did wrong. I must have moved it around. So you want these to butt up to each other. Butt up. Sounds like butts together. No. Oh my God, I'm wild today. There we go. It makes a nice full wreath. We are a little ADHD. Well, my son, Ryan, has severe ADHD. I knew the minute he was born. He is not like the other. I was on the phone with him for an hour in flight of ideas, and I felt so guilty. Hey, Diana, how's Big Sis doing? You missed Jesse. He was just on. Diana is my sister-in-law, and Jesse is my stepson, or my son. Heck, I've been around for 16 years. We've been together 16 years already. We met each other as teenagers, and we liked each other. I lived in Jersey. I was born and raised in Jersey, but my family and grandparents were here, so I always came here. And he was cute, but I wasn't. I was a little chubby. And you know how they are. You know how those boys are. They want the girls to be small and thin and little waist, and yeah, that won't happen. So this does go a lot faster having it pre-made. So here we go, just walking it on up. I'm definitely not Hardworking Mom and Laura Jean. I have gotten faster since I've done it, but doing it pre does help. So you do it like a butterfly. I make sure that they're even around. Sometimes I mess up. There. I hold on tight. And then I get it in. Secure it tightly. You don't want it coming out. That's another reason why I like these PVC or thin tinsel ties. I get them at Craft Outlet because they stay. Whereas I've had pipe cleaners come out because I use a Dollar Tree frame. I can't afford the regular wreath frames. Eventually I will, but Susie hasn't sold anything. I do have an Etsy shop. I do have a YouTube channel, and it's all under the name of Merrick Memories. I was lucky, all the same name. Sometimes it has to be different. I'm going to take a sip of soda, folks. Oh, I hurt my right arm, my shoulder, and now it's down to where I fractured my arm. Okay. I also have a gold dove, CC, to go on the top of it. And it looks a little dark. Let me lower my lights down. I raised them up. I ordered, and should be getting today, a new tripod for the camera. I have a jury rigged right now. And I'm going to order lights next month. I see those LED flat lights, which are the same as the box lights. I don't have room for, thank you, Cece. I don't have room for the big box lights. You know, they're big, some of them. My girlfriend has them, and it takes up half her dining room for 2 of them. I just don't have that room. I took over the living room. I keep swearing Mike doesn't paint cars anymore and doesn't work on cars here. So I've been threatening to take over the garage, and he keeps saying, well, how are you going to heat it? Well, I'll get a wood-burning stove in. That's how I'll heat it. That's what I got to go take care of the fire. Bet you it'll go out on me because I didn't do it before I went live. See how I am? Oh, you started adding your receipts. See, you've been selling. I haven't yet, Cece. And I bought all, I don't have my retail license. In New York State, it's like $200. Plus, then you have to put in a newspaper, a daily newspaper and a weekly newspaper for 6 weeks. Say that Sue Merrick or Merrick Memories is forming an LLC. And you have to run them for 6 weeks on top of the $200. And I just haven't had that money. I'm just paying as I go along. I don't have any overhead to worry about, which kind of sucks, excuse my language, for getting craft supplies. So I've been building up. I just did a craft outlet order, and I ordered a bunch of mesh stuff for spring, a Valentine's Day, and it just said I spent more than I made money. Well, there you go. In the first 3 years, you're going to have a loss there, Miss Cece. I could hear you laughing. You have such a great laugh, Cece. You do. Okay. Spending is really, since it got really cold, it's in the 20s. It got a heat wave of up to 30 the other day. Woo! Let's just say my body has been aching. I said to Mike, we need to be snowbirds because he's been aching too. And he's like, yeah, we can't even afford to be a bird. Can't even afford to feed the birds. I feel bad. It's a little snow covered and I don't even have bird feed. I gotta get suet out, but the snow is so high. I was afraid that before it snowed that the bears would get it. I have gone through so many birds' houses and suet holders and found them in the hedge and ruined wood ones. Now I only buy metal ones. So, cold in Georgia too? I betcha, Cece. Last year we had snow on the ground from October, I'm not lying, my cousin says the same thing, and my aunt, through May. That is excessive. I'm sorry. And then we had a wet, rainy spring, so that was yucky. And then the summer, that was the wettest spring ever on record for upstate New York. And then we had a wet summer and a wet fall. I'm like, really? I mean, really? I only had my air conditioner on maybe 5-10 days, the whole year. And I know that you guys down south were suffering, so I felt bad. Here I'm having a very mild summer and I'm wishing for heat. I like about 75, 80. That's what I like. And you guys were dying in the 90s and 100s. And I'm like, cool, 70, 75, maybe an 80. But didn't have the air conditioners on. I didn't need them on. I got ceiling fans. A couple days was a little humid. And Mike says, isn't your asthma bothering you? And I go, no, because the humidity bothers my asthma. Snow, that's a rare occasion. Yeah, I believe it in Georgia. Been to Georgia. On my way down to Disney World, my favorite place on earth. And I do want to go see the Grand Canyon and Glacier Park in Montana. And this is kind of wonky. Oh boy, yeah, that is wonky, Sue. You really did a wonky job there. Maybe when you move. Me, I want to move south. was thinking South Carolina. Maybe I might move more like Tennessee or something. I don't know. It depends if I can sell my house. I gotta clean it up first. I got a little depressed there and didn't take care of things. 1, 2. And now that I can't do a lot of things, it's kind of hard. Don't have help. Oh, you miss snow? You're from Seattle? I didn't know it snowed that much in Seattle, Cece. I thought it rained. See, now rain would make me depressed. Okay. Alright, I'm opening the top. We're all done with the bottom. Now the middle is going to be a little harder to get in because you got your mesh down here. So you got to move the bottom rung, you got to move the top rung. But we'll get it. So if you're new and you're just coming on, hey Avenel, how are you, honey? If I missed you saying hi, everybody, I don't mean to be rude. In the upper right-hand corner of your screen, I get attached here twice on my shirt. There's 3 dots on the right upper corner. Hit that with your mouse or with your finger on your phone or iPad, and you can. It'll have a drop down and it'll say, do you want to be notified when Merrick Memories goes live? And that's how you can tell when I go live. I usually do Tuesdays and Friday, but Tuesday I had no internet because of the snowstorm. Wednesday, yesterday, I had a doctor's appointment in the morning, and my internet is satellite, so it's kind of wonky. So I'm moving my mesh here to get in here. Opening it up. So I can go live tomorrow at the same time, or I could do Saturday. It depends on what people want. Now, let me see, because I have here an error. I got to go out and come back in. Let me see if I have a problem. All right, I should be okay. It just was my phone. Let me get myself again. Okay, there we go. Did I lose you guys? Did I lose you guys? Because it said that there was an error. I got hearts. So I don't know if I lost people. Okay, there we go. So, if you haven't shared or spread the love, as I say, if you would be so kind, because I can't. And here we go, a little more. Okay. I was telling you about hitting the 3 upper dots in your right-hand corner. Nope, you didn't. I didn't lose you. Okay, great. Because I got lost. All of a sudden, my phone, where I'm reading the comments, went error. I'm like, shoot. I don't want to have error. Now, I also have a YouTube channel. After Christmas, I'm going to be doing lives 1 day a week on Facebook, probably Fridays, and Tuesdays on YouTube. And the way you can remember that is Friday is an F, so Friday is Facebook Day. Tuesday is a T, YouTube has a T. So that's how I remember things. I had to do that in nursing school. Alright, come on, get in there, move the mesh around. It gets a little bit harder there. I thought about making a white ties on this wreath too, but I didn't want it to distract from the sign. Good, I'm glad you never lost contact. Good. Because, oops, I have satellite. I take care of phrase as I go, because once I get started, I may forget. And there you have it. Let's see if you can see all right. Okay. Okay. Let me move that over. We're getting there, folks. It does help having this ready. I am not a fast crafter at all. Never have been, never will be. Used to be. I was an RN for 30 years, and then I got hit head on in a bad car crash, and I have medical issues. So, and one of them is physical, and one of them is I have a head injury. Well, I got more than a head injury. And it causes me not to remember words, and my speech is maybe a little off. Sometimes I'm like, okay, what is that word? You might hear me say Hoosier and a little bit, let me think. Because I can't think. Word finding skills, short-term memory loss. I mean, it happened. It'll be, oh Lord, at the end of this month, 05 it happened. This is 19, 14 years ago. I worked right up to that time as an RN since I was 20. Yeah. And I loved being a nurse. Loved it. Loved blood, guts, and gore. Used to do paramedic work and in emergency room work in Jersey. I worked ICU, coronary care unit, telemetry step down. So I always did more like critical care, and I loved it. Loved it. Thank you, Cece. Now I got another error. My phone is error, but it looks like I'm okay. This happened yesterday when I was watching Dawn on Wreath Decor by Dawn. I had to go out 4 times. And here I'm back. Alright. You missed the snow too, Avenel? That's right, you live down south. You can have it. I'll send it your way. Avenel is very pretty. Avenel is very, well, Avenel is pretty. Snow is very pretty. It really is. I love snow. I love snow up here because it stays on the trees. It's still staying on the trees. You know, like when you see movies and the snow is still on the trees? Well, it still is up here. I lived in New Jersey and we got snow. It never did because within a half an hour it was melted or the next day. And it was always off the trees unless we had snow on the ground. But here, so I'm buttoning up everything to my down below, to the sides, every place. And I moved that and this to this. Okay, getting there, folks. So anyway, when I moved up here to upstate New York 16 years ago, Thanksgiving weekend I moved. It was my family swooped and scooped me, literally. Came down one day, packed me up, and moved me. So, here we go. We're getting there, folks. It's going to be a full wreath. And I took my eye off this thing, and we'll see how wonky I get. Okay. Oh. Okay, see. This one moves around a little bit. Okay, get that in there. To That. Top of my name when you share, that's new. Oh, I got another error loaded. I don't know what's happening with my phone. Let me try my other phone. 5 times it's kicked me out on Facebook on my phone, so I can't read the comments. Oh yeah, they do get shares. Where am I? Oh shoot, I don't want to do that. I want Merrick Memories, like a corner of your mind. Okay, here I am, live again. We'll see. Oh. Okay, I have had an error on this big screen or on my phone. Hey Sandra, how are you? It must be my internet because there is snow on it, but I go through, to the atmosphere. I have satellite internet because I live way out in the country on a dirt road, up a hill. There is no there's no internet. I'm lucky I have a phone service. So I went out and you came back, Annette? Oh, good. Yeah, it must be my internet is acting wonky. Sorry about that, folks. It's overcast here, and that's why I kind of go live in the mornings, because I lag behind, like, at night, and I would get kicked off from so much use. Like, I'll watch Hardworking Mom on Wednesday and Sunday nights on YouTube. She'll be done and watching, be done, and I'll be still watching 20 minutes later. 20 minutes and I'm still on it. I am good, Sandra. I'm having a little issue here. My ruffle does not want to take. And my satellite internet is acting up, but that's because it's not a sunny day. It's a gray day. I hope it doesn't mean more snow. Yes, Cece, I see share. Share means like you get that like once a week. You may have top fan. It's an emblem thing that you share the most. You're one of the top sharers. I usually get that. Cheryl knows, Owl knows exactly where it comes from. Like I watch Crazy. I'm not in her group. I love her though. Crazy Maisie Creations, Katie, and I'm one of her top fans. Okay, I got another one on the floor. We might be done. All right, getting there, folks. Yeah, isn't it cool? The first time it happened to me, I was like, oh, I was so happy. Get over there. So, is everybody getting ready for Christmas? Do you have your trees up yet? I don't. Waiting for Mike to come home and help me lift it. I hurt my right shoulder is hurting terribly, and my arm and down to my wrist and my hand, where I couldn't even lift a glass of water, and it still was bothering me. Doc said, because I have a fractured neck from the car crash, if in a month it's not better, we're going to have to do an x-ray, because they've been wanting, okay, we're on our last one, folks, yay. They've been wanting to do another neck surgery, and I've been trying to put it off. It's related to the accident. I've had 2 already. Not looking forward to another one. You're almost finished with the decor in your house? Woo! You're a sharer. That's right, Cece. I'm a sharer. Hey, Teresa, how is our Wreath Addiction RN doing? You saw it too, Sandra? Great. I'm taking a sip, girls. There we go. Sandra, and Charlene. Hello, Charlene. Welcome. I'm Sue Merrick, owner and creator at Merrick Memories. Doing a live on a Nativity Wreath. I'll show you in a minute, after I get this done, what my sign is. Hey, Lillian. How are you, darling? Good morning. And yes, I'm like this in the morning when I wake up. To the chagrin of Mike, who is not a morning person. I get up and I'm like, hello, how are you? Good morning. I've been that way since I was a kid, and my mother was like, until her first cup of coffee and a cigarette, you didn't even talk to her. Literally, she was mean. Whoa. She was like, get out of my face. To the point, I was 13, junior high school, and I said, Mom, because we only had one bathroom back then. I said, Mom, stay asleep. I'll get myself up and get to school. And I did. Because it was miserable. She was miserable getting up that early. She was a night owl. She didn't like getting up to see me off to school. She wasn't a happy person. I wasn't happy seeing her either. Loved my mom. Hey, little Kim, you're back. Okay, we got this done. It's all black on black. And now we're going to put in, it's 10 by 10. Here's our sign. I got to pick something up. It says, true love was born in a stable. And I love it. Where am I? I got a lag here. I'm trying to see it, if I got it in there or not. Anyway, got like a 20-second lag. I'm going to have to change over so I can see what I'm showing you guys. Oh, alright, now it's coming on. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. I missed that part. Oh, here we go. I can't raise my right arm. Why would I do that? It says, true love was born in a stable. And I liked it because it's different. And then I got a little sign that I'm going to put with it, and I got a gold dove. So let me pick up what I dropped. Sorry, Laura. That's my beagle down on the ground. I got all 3 dogs. It was a nice snow that we had this week. You love the sign? Thank you, Sandra. Is it Sandra or Sandra? I never know. I don't want to miss, how you say things. So what we're going to do, this is 10 by 10 inch of the splatter mesh. I don't know what you call it. It's more like tulle and black and white. And I thought it would add a little bit of dimension. We're just going to do ruffles. And I know Lori, hardworking mom, she'll do the ribbon and the ruffles at the same time. But I'm not that good. Not that fast. And I'm just going to place it in there and tie it. These ties are long enough. I don't have to untie it. And there we go. You want to fluff it out. I'm just checking my mesh too. Just make sure they're fluffed out and I didn't squish them. There we go. I thought it'll look a little bit nice. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it, Sue? Right there. I thought it'd look nice. Give a little dimension. Add a little something, something. Add a little something, something. Miss Sassy Pants ready for the day. Thank you, Kim. Oh, that sassy pants. That's right. She's your third and the sassiest, right? She'll be your heartbreaker, but she'll take care of you when you're old. I have two sons. My youngest just called me the other day. He hadn't called me. He's been having issues. He's got the severe ADHD. He needs prayers. Yes. He doesn't quite understand how the world works. At 27, he still doesn't get it. And his father protects him. Oh, Lord. I hate when mesh kind of like rolls in on itself and gets all caught up with the other. And we don't stay at our hot tub in our own area. Stay in your own hot tub area. There we go. I could have made these longer, but I already had some cut that I was going to use in another wreath. I didn't use it. So I thought I had it cut 10-inch wide. I did order at Craft Outlet the other day some 21-inch mesh. And I'm going to show you how to do different methods. The friendship method and the loop and hook and loop. Alright, where is the other? There we go. Couldn't find you. Black on black is kind of hard. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to teach you how to do different methods other than this Woodland Ruffle method, which is my favorite. Or a cruffle, it's also called. So when we had I had electricity the whole storm. Sent a message to my cousin who lives on the other side of the mountain, and they had no power. My aunt and uncle and half the hill here. I live on top of what we call the hill, probably 2,000 above sea level, maybe. I don't know, maybe 3,000, and we call it a hill. I'm second to the highest on this hill. My aunt and uncle are the highest, but they're more higher than me. Steep driveways. My driveway's not that bad. I live in the middle of 6 acres. I have beef farm, cattle next to me. There's geese. There's ducks. There's rabbits and chickens across the street. I wanted to do not so much chickens, but pigs. We raise pigs over our friend's house, and we've thought of it, but we have fox here. And where they're at our friend's house is more built up. They have a half acre. And we have 6 acres. And we're to the back end of I guess you could call it a green acres area. And the pig that we're going to be butchering soon, we got it from a neighbor of theirs, and their grandchildren had named the pig Susie. So we're going to be butchering the pig Susie soon. Now Mike does it. I used to help, but I don't anymore. He does help. They have a shop where they butcher deer and stuff like that. And he skins them, and they help, they got their license and all that good stuff. They do a good job. They're good people. I made him make a pumpkin pie. I make an apple pie, and sometimes I make a cherry pie, but cherries are expensive. Whoa, like $10. Lord. To buy frozen cherries for one pie is like $10. Just didn't have it this year. That's my favorite, is a cherry pie. And so is Mike's. So maybe for Christmas I'll make a cherry pie. But I always make a pumpkin, and I make an apple, and I make a billion cookies. And I don't have my tree up, and I haven't started baking, and it's only 20 days left till Christmas. So I guess I better get my butt in gear. This is going to be interesting. Now, I usually stay live for an hour and a half, and then Hey, Angelica, how are you? Welcome. I'm Sue Merrick, owner of Merrick Memories. Now, I was saying, I stay live about an hour and a half. I go live every Tuesday and Friday. I will be live tomorrow, Friday, at 10 a.m. to finish this wreath up. I'm not a fast crafter, so if you're looking for a hard-working mom style, Laura Jean's wreath room, get it done in an hour, hour and a half, I ain't that. And I have satellite internet, and after an hour and a half, my internet goes kind of wavy and wonky, and sometimes in that last half hour it gets a little bit funky. So I've been doing only hour and a half lives, and I usually finish one wreath a week. And you know, most people are not fast crafters. I've been finding out, you know, they step away, you know, life happens. You got to change your kid's diaper, you got to go here, you got to go there, pick up the child, whatever. Oh, these are all different. Okay, I guess I'll do that. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock, it's 11 already, I'll be going out around 11:30. Because I know I get a little bit funky. Shoot. Caught on something and it went out. See how I am? I do love doing lives. For a while there, I was doing them at night, and my internet was so poor. And I was doing premieres, and that wasn't working out. And so we decided to go live in the mornings, and it's been working out. I just started doing that, but I have only really been doing wreaths I started 2 years ago. I saw a hardworking mom do wreaths, and I'm like, I could do that. And she's so friendly and so wonderful, and a year ago July I joined her business group. Didn't have a business, didn't have a computer, didn't know what I was doing, didn't even know what a browser was. I mean, talk about novice. And so I just got a computer in April, and I started doing lives in May, and then I had to stop because my internet was so bad, and get business internet and all kinds of stuff because I get satellite internet from Usenet. And so I do have an Etsy store. Granted, I don't take care of it like I should. I haven't sold a wreath yet. I'd love to sell a wreath. If you want, I do take orders to do custom orders. Have to pay for the supplies first, and I do it the way you want it. And what else do I do? I have a YouTube channel under Sue Merrick Memories. Okay, we're almost done with the bottom, folks. Okay, let's go. So I belong to Hardworking Moms, or Lori Jacobs' Success Path, her business group, and her design group. Belonged to Laura Jean's Wreath Room, her loft, for a while, but, you know, financially, when you're on Social Security disability, that's all I get, and I'm on a lot of medicine since the car crash. Okay, that's what the bottom looks like. hopefully we'll get it done the top. That's going to look pretty with the sign. It's going to look nice. Look nice. So tomorrow is Friday. I'll be live at 10. So, everybody got your tree up yet? Anybody do a different theme than they usually do? I missed that completely. Okay. It's because I didn't have the ties open. See how I am? Oh my God, Sue. Get it in there. Let's get it in, get it in, get it in, get it in there. Okay, making it look like a flower. I'm not going to, because let me just open up my ties, folks, so I don't have such a hard time. Yeah, I have a pickle of a time finding those ties. Hey, Jujubee! How are you? I'm Sue. I know you're on my... Hello there. I know you come on my pages. Sue, I'm Sue, owner of Merrick Memories. I'm doing a Nativity Wreath. The sign is like a white farmhouse background with black nativity on it, with the saying, "Love was born in a stable." There we go. So we're getting there, folks. I got kisses, I'm getting kisses, yay! Yay, as my son would say, my oldest son. The dot mesh, Tracy, I got at AC Moore. Gosh, it's more like Halloween mesh, and I hear AC Moore is going out of business. Going to open up as a Michaels, and I don't like that idea. Well, we don't have an AC Moore near me at all. I've only been to one AC Moore once, and I loved it. And Michaels here stinks. Absolutely terrible. Oh, Sue, what are you doing? So anyway, I got it at AC Moore at Halloween time. It's 10-inch wide mesh. Sometimes you could find this stuff, the splatter mesh or whatever they call it. It's really tulle. I know the white I've gotten at Craft Outlet. I've seen Walmart have it. Thank you, Judy. Judy! I didn't know you were on. Tracy, how are you? Didn't know you were here. Didn't see you come on, my dear. Yeah, and about 11:30, I've already been kicked off like 4 times. So we'll see how the internet goes. But I'll be live tomorrow morning, Friday at 10 o'clock to finish this wreath up. Yeah. Because tomorrow we'll put a sign on. I got 2 signs, and I got the dove, and then maybe I'll do the ribbon so we can just do the embellishments. Embellishments. Thank you, Judy. There we go. Come on. I would cut this normally longer than 10 inches, 10 by 10. I would probably cut it 12 because it's a little bit sparse, but I already had it cut at 10. So in the future, I'll know to cut it 12 by, it'll be a 12 by 10. I thought this will give it some dimension instead of just stark black. Only a few more, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then I gotta go to Walmart, pick up some medications, and then we don't have a craft store near me. I gotta travel like 45 minutes to go to a bigger Walmart, to go to Joann's and Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and they got a home goods store. I haven't been to that yet. That just opened in November. I love home goods. At least I've been to the ones down in Jersey and fell in love with them. Fell in love, fell in love, fell in love. Did I miss one? 1, 2, okay. Didn't. I counted right. Yeah. I counted right. So then we'll get the sign on today. That'll be nice. And what I did on the back of the sign, I use, because I don't have upper arm strength at all, I have an electric stapler. And I used pipe cleaners. That's what I use. There we go. Last one. There we go. Last one. So, note to self. Use 12 inches longer. It'll go in better, look better, more full. But at least it's something. And I lost my shoe. This is a Dollar Tree frame, and I use tinsel ties or PVC ties that are black. Got them from Craft Outlet. I love them. Eventually I want to get like raised wreaths. Still have snow. I don't have it coming down, honey. Actually I do have snow coming down right now. It's very light. It's like a snow shower. Maybe that's why my internet got funky there for a while. So here I am, done with the... Oh, let me stand up. Ooh, that felt good to stand up. So here we go. Oh, I guess you could see it okay. Doesn't look bad. But if I had done 12 inches, it would look a little bit better. But that's not bad. Oh, I gotta put here's the signs for those who came in late. I gotta put the ribbon on. This will be the sign on it. The white will just add a little bit. Here's the ribbon. Then we'll have another sign. And I have a dove to put on the top, looking down. Probably put the sign over here so I can have the dove here because we got the star up there. But we'll do that. I'll get that on. I'll start with the ribbon. Doing every other. I got 2.5 inch, 1.5 inch. Thank you, Judy. And then I got 2.5 and 2.5. Usually I do 2.5 and 1.5, but we'll be different. We'll live dangerously. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Oh. All right. Let me take a sip of soda or water, and don't mind me. Moving is a good thing. Moving is a good thing. It beats the alternative. You didn't move. Yeah, today I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta call doctor's offices up because the stomach medicine I was on, they just recalled it and they stopped all of it and they said, you don't need it anymore. Your ribbons are cut 12 inches. And I like them dovetailed at the end. I fold my ribbons. Used to do this. I see everybody doing it on the table. But Lori, they do it like this. And yes, it is easier. It is faster. And I usually face it down like that and be like a seagull. Seagulls. I think of seagulls because in New Jersey there's seagulls, especially down the beach area, shore area I lived, had seagulls. Not so much up here. Maybe if I lived by, because I live not far from the Finger Lakes, Lake Cayuga, Lake Keuka, very pretty. You want to place your ribbons as you want them. I don't want to run your hand down them. Make them happy. Make the ribbon happy. I'll show it to you after I get the next one in. And being that these are 2.5, it looks amazing. Thank you, Lillian. Now these are 2.5s. I'm going to fold these over. Make a crease. Do it like that. I want the writing to be out so people can see the writing on this ribbon that says Merry Christmas, all kinds of stuff. Yesterday they did not, it looked like Christmas area of Walmart had been beat to heck. So, and I couldn't find black ornaments. They didn't have any. You usually do. So I didn't get to buy any. I wanted to put some in here. So here's the two different ribbons. Let me see if you can see them. Let me raise them up for you to see. Let me move it that way. Let me move it down so you could see them. Up. Move it. Yeah. There. So one's buffalo plaid, 1.5, and the other is 2.5. Just a little bit different. But that's me, a little different. That's why my initials are S&M. I once said that. Thank you, Lillian. I once said, I was a nurse, I was a redhead growing up. I was maybe 20, 21, thin, you know, all that happy stuff. And I worked on a cardiac telemetry floor. Oh, the wire was coming out on this one. I hate that. Okay, I gotta put this in. So, I said to the patient, he hadn't met me yet, and I always introduced myself as Sue. I wasn't a Susie nurse or anything like that. I was Sue. And, because I was an RN for 30 years, and I said, Hi, my name is Sue Merrick. I'm your nurse today, and I'm into S&M. Oh, he had had a heart attack. He was like dying. The look that he gave me, I scared the bejesus. Where did I get my ribbons? This 2.5 right here is from Craft Outlet. This 1.5 is from Amazon, which was expensive. The 2.5 of the Merry Christmas is Sam's Club. And this 2.5 from here, the Buffalo Plaid, is Hobby Lobby. A little bit of everybody. So that's where I got the ribbons from, Lillian. A little bit of every place. I usually get most of my ribbons from Craft Outlet, but Sam's Club has wonderful ribbon this year. Oh my God. The quality is phenomenal. Surely beats. I'm putting my hands underneath the ribbon so I don't have to really fluff it when I put it in. And I'm putting it in now. I kind of have it angled down the way I want it. Have my way with it. I want to say like that with a man, but that's not how it works for me. I usually don't have that much luck. But I've been told by my brother that I don't have very good choices in men. Well, I guess, oh, I forgot to cut that. See how I am. I guess I better do that. Dovetail it. Oh. I use this scissors for Levine got me these. Just for ribbon. They're phenomenal. And that's what I use them for. Only ribbon. I don't even open the package. Take the plastic off with them. I'm so anal. I'm anal. No, not really. Okay, so I'm folding it over so I know where this crease is. There we go. Giving it life. It's a seagull. Kind of like aiming it down. That's how I like them. I'm putting the ribbon with the words on it on top so you can kind of read them. So, okay. Sometimes I don't even get them in evenly. Have my way with you. Alright. So what's new with everybody? Getting busy Christmas? What, are you baking anything? Cookies? What kind is your specialty for cookies? I like to make, I love the kind with the Brazil nuts. I guess they're called wedding cakes. We always call them Brazil nut cookies. I love them. They melt in your mouth. Mike likes the sugar cookies with icing. We never did icing. We just did colored sugar on them. But they did taste good with the icing on it, I must admit. I have learned to like it. I've learned to like it with the icing or frosting, however you call it. Getting there, folks. Getting there. So I fold them down a little bit. Kind of like tweak them the way I want them. When I get them into the Tweak them so they go down like a mustache. I guess a Fu Manchu mustache. Get them in there. Tie them down good. And my problem is I never put them in evenly. For some reason, I have a problem with that. Can you hear me okay? I knew I followed off. You're not a baker, Lillian? I love to bake. I used to bake a lot in the past few years. I lost interest in everything. Just realized that really I was having too many problems with Mike. But I'm coming to an agreement, and I've come to the agreement of Susie comes first, and she takes care of her. It may sound a little bit crass. Don't mean to, but I have to. There's reasons for it. So I'm starting to get better. I don't sleep good all the time. I wake up at 3, I wake up at 2, I wake up at 4, and I fall back to sleep till 6, sometimes 7. Today I was up at 4 and 6. Hi, Iman. I hope I'm saying it all right. Iman? I hope I'm saying it okay. I don't mean to kill your name if I am. Thank you. And can you hear me okay? I know I fade off and forget to talk louder. So after this I'm going to go to Walmart. Hopefully they will have black ornaments out, so I can put some on. Let's see. This one is next. And I will finish this tomorrow. I come live on Fridays, usually Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. And if you want to know when I come live, Merrick Memories, in your right upper hand corner there are 3 dots. On your phone or your computer, hit that with your finger or your icon, with your, mouse. So why did I do that? That takes so long. Do it that way. So much faster. Shape it. Put your hand to it. Give it life, 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 life. And I'll be live tomorrow at 10. I wasn't live this past Tuesday because we had a bad snowstorm and I had no internet. I was lucky I had power for my heat. If you don't have electricity, you don't have power for your heat if you have an oil tank. And my family on the other side of the hill, on the other side, not even the county, on the other side of the hill over, one hill over, maybe half a mile, they had no power during the storm. I did. So I was blessed. I was blessed. So fold it in half. Find the middle. I'm going to scooch it up like that from now on instead of the way I was doing. Kind of like fold it, get it ready the way you want it. Put it in. And tie it tight. Okay. So if you have any comments, questions, if I haven't answered them, leave them in the comments. I do go afterwards. I go through the comments and I answer any questions or concerns you may have. I do answer them. And I try to do it that day. I've gotten better at it. A couple times when I wasn't feeling good. Thank you, Iman. I didn't. And now I do it right afterwards. So, see, I got this and then we have the upper to get done. Let's see how the internet holds out because it's been an hour and a half. Hurry it up, Sue. I know when I say haste makes waste, that's with me. If I rush it, especially since my accident, you might as well forget it. Does anybody else have snow on the ground, or what's your temperature out today? It's like 27 here. So is there a roll call of your temperatures? 1, 2. I always like to know what the weather is in other parts of the country. Good morning, Pam. How are you, honey? I'm Sue. Merrick Memories. Making a nativity wreath here. Okay. Got the bottom ribbon done. Now we're going to the 8 ties on the top. Fold it over in half. Find the middle area. Scooch it up. Kind of angle it down the way I want it. Sometimes I have them going up and all over, but this wreath I want to have a little bit more decorum. Okay, where's the other tie? Find one tie. There's the other tie. Oh, terrible twos. Oh my God, honey. My Ryan was terrible. Lord, he was terrible. If I had had him first, I never would have had another child. I swear. I guess he was, that's why I stopped. Well, I was 36 when I had him anyway. And I had postpartum depression after each of them. No snow. You have sunshine in Indiana? Wow, I have it gray. It's snowing, getting heavy now. It looks more like snow, ice, sleet, and I gotta go to town. So I may not answer your comments until later. Till later I get home. I like to be home before it gets dark, because I live on a dirt road up the mountain, or hills they call them around here. I mean, it's not the Grand Tetons or anything like that, like out west, not anything like that at all, but there we go, we're getting there. The sun's trying to come out here, Pam, so rain it stopped. You're in Morgan Hill, California. I've always wanted to go to California. My dream, Pam, since I was a little girl, my mom said, she'd say, you've had that dream forever, and I can't remember not having this dream. I always loved as a kid, and still do, love to watch the Rose Parade. And my dream was to go and watch it, and I'd love to be able to help. I don't know how I'll be able to help now with my physical problems, but to go see the floats beforehand, you know, close up. Oh, that sounds like a dream. But I know California is huge. I've never been there. I've been to Oklahoma. That was hot. Oh my God. They said you'll get used to 120 degrees. It's the dry heat. Yeah, right. Never got used to it. Well, that's pretty. Yeah, no, I really have a snowstorm now. It's very pretty. I have snow on the trees. And it's not like just spittering. It is really coming down now. With force. With wind. So, what I'm going to do is end this, finish up tomorrow. I'll finish doing this after I get back. And then tomorrow we'll put the signs on. I know I'm not a fast crafter, never have been. Just can't do it. No, Pam, I'm not. I can't afford it. I'm on 17 meds a day since my car crash, and I am on Social Security disability. Lori, hardworking mom, is thinking of having something. I don't know. I got to get a job because Mike, the man I lived with for 16 years, his job's coming to an end, and he's disabled as well. So, I gotta find a job. I thought my business would take over with my Etsy store, and it hasn't. So, I'm going to try to make signs. I want to buy a Cricut so I can start making signs and other stuff. But I don't think I'll get to it until January. Yeah, it's huge and expensive. Yeah, I am too, Pam. I mean, I like people. I would love to go. I've never been. I'm not going to the Crafters Convention either. I was hoping if it was in Nashville, I might have been able to drive down there. From New York, I got family in Jersey, family in Maryland. You know, I could have stopped on the way down. I was hoping it would be in Nashville, but no, they picked Dallas. Way too far to drive. And a lot of people said it really wasn't worth it. And a lot of people who went last year aren't going this year. Because they've been to the other ones and it was like the same old, same old. I've never been to one, so I'd probably be like, yeah, I'll go to everyone. I don't drink. I would like to party. Where do I live, Pam? I live in upstate New York. About 30 miles outside of Ithaca, New York. So I'm upstate. I used to hate, I was born and raised in Jersey, though. And people would say, I'm going to upstate New York. I'm going north. I'm going to upstate New York. Where are you going? We're in upstate New York. Oh, in Putnam County, Orange County. I'm like, that ain't upstate New York. That's just, you live there. That is not upstate. Upstate's like Ithaca, Waterton. Day by day, right, Lillian? It's no fun unless you made a lot of money and you got it. They took all my money because I had to declare bankruptcy because of medical bills. And then afterwards, any settlement I got went to cover the medical doctors. It was lovely. So, and Congress, House of Reps have signed a bill 2 months ago to drop prescription prices, and it sits on the senator's desk, McConnell's desk, for months. Like 40 bills, 400 bills sit on his desk, literally, because he's waiting for Trump. He won't go and even bring it up for discussion in the Senate without Trump saying yes, which is wrong. It's not supposed to be their way. They're co-equal branch, including the gun safety check, is to see New York City, Pam. I'll tell you when to go to New York City. It's Christmas. It is beautiful. Because I lived 45 minutes away. Lived in Jersey. I would take my kids to, my 2 sons by myself, to Macy's Day Parade Thanksgiving. And then we would, oh my God, Macy's, to go to see Macy's Santa. Their Santa Claus are usually on I don't know what floor. The whole floor is all Christmas. All Christmas. They have various Santas, but they're all dressed in the most exquisite Santa's outfit. None like you've ever seen. Unbelievable. I have pictures of that with my 2 sons. I mean, my oldest was really getting a little too old, but I said, you're getting on there. The city, St. Patrick's Cathedral at Christmas with all the stuff around. It's beautiful. 5th Avenue with all the, where the street, the windows. All the windows done. Couldn't think of the word. Oh, it's just exquisite. My son, my oldest son, it was Christmas, got on one knee, New York City, Christmas time, and proposed to my daughter-in-law at Rockefeller Center in front of the Christmas tree. Now he's a 300-pounder, 250, 6-foot big boy. Nobody was teasing with him. So, here we have the ribbon on. And here, I'll get the sign. I'm not going to put it on. We'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to put it on this side. Probably put this down there. And we have our dove. And I'm probably going to have the dove over here, looking over. And we'll have a bow. Not a huge bow, but a bow up here. So that's my vision of this. Yes, it's Buffalo. You're retired now as of March? Oh, that's wonderful, Pam. If you're retired and you're young and you have money, then travel. I didn't. I got hit head on in a car crash on an interstate. SUV crossed the median, crossed 3 lanes, and hit me head on in the slow lane. Between the two, we were doing about 120. Cops, people didn't know how we made it out alive. I was with my 2 sons. So, I was thankful. I'm thankful I'm alive. Got a broken neck and other stuff, but you know what? I'm not a quad. I'm not on a ventilator. I'm okay. Life is good. I may put that up there. No, that would look funky. Probably going to put that down there. And that's probably that's my vision. And then we'll put a bow here. But we'll do the bow tomorrow. Because then we'll do the fun stuff tomorrow at 10 o'clock. La la la. So, I love you guys. Let me lift you up so you can see my chubby little face, because Susie gained weight this year. 30 pounds this year. Not happy. Could be worse. It could be worse. I can lose it. Just stop eating. It's a choice. So, I thank you for hanging with me. I know it's not the most funnest thing. I know I'm slow, but from the beginning, that's how I am. I am slow. But I love you guys. I thank you for everything. Appreciate your time with me. And I hope to see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern. I know that's kind of early for West Coast, but the video will be on Facebook. And then I will get it uploaded and put it on my YouTube channel. Probably in 2 parts. I have to edit. I'm taking a YouTube course. So I'm learning how to do that. Yes, we have to count our blessings. God has a purpose for you to be. You are so right, Pam. I got to take a sip. I know I do. And my sons were with me. They were younger. And they weren't hurt. So I was thankful. It wasn't my sons hurt. It was me. If it was my sons that were injured, oh my God. It would have broken my heart. So I'm very thankful it was me. Oh. So if somebody's got to be injured, better the mama. Just the way it is. So take this off. I wear this on certain clothes that the mesh doesn't like. And this is one of those clothes I found out. Thank you, Lillian. I love you too. Thank you, Pam. I do post quite a bit on Facebook. I try 7 times a day. And tomorrow morning, I hope to see you. And if not, I'll be live on Tuesday next week, counting the good Lord. And, the creeks don't rise and we don't have another snowstorm. So, take care. God bless. I love you. And I'm going to sign off. And that's what we'll do.